Okay, this is my just like started. I did like 6 Eastern Conference teams previews, 6 or 7. Just like I did the Eastern, I started off with basically an overview of the Eastern Conference, but I'm gonna do the same with the Western Conference. It's my 2015-2016 NBA Western Conference playoff predictions, 8 teams. I did it like in a power rankings order of the teams I thought were the best, but I guess I'll just go with that as my seeding as well. I had the 1 seed would be the Spurs. And I also did it, like just I did with the East, I did there was a big 3, and then the X Factor dark horse, like the 4th best player, kind of dark horse player who could really bring him over the top. But Spurs, a big 3 right now, I guess would be Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan, LaMarcus Aldridge, and then Tony Parker would be the X Factor, just a matter of how much he can still, how much output he can give at this point in his career. 2, the Clippers, big 3, CP3, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, X Factor probably Paul Pierce. And then they also got Lance Stevenson and Josh Smith, who also could be big X factors. But 3, Thunder, Durant, Westbrook, Ibaka are the big 3, with Cantor, Enes Kanter being their X factor. I'm going to talk about the Thunder soon, but he averaged 19 and 11 with the Thunder last year, without Durant on the court. Anyway, 4, Warriors with Curry, Thompson, Draymond Green, Iguodala as the X factor. Just again, he won Finals MVP, but really wasn't the Andre Iguodala we thought for a while, and until he came in the NBA Finals and won MVP. 5, Rockets, now with Harden, Ty Lawson, Dwight Howard. James Harden, Ty Lawson, Dwight Howard, I like to see him a lot. Trevor Ariza being the X Factor. 6, Grizzlies with Marc Gasol, Zach Randolph, Zebo, Mike Conley, and then Jeff Green, another now a full season there, will be the X Factor or the dark horse. And then 7 and 7, 8 are very hard, but 7 I'm going with the Kings. They made a lot of moves this year. I'm going to talk about them. I think their big 3 is DeMarcus Cousins, Rajon Rondo, Rudy Gay. Their X Factor would be Ben McLemore. And 8's very hard. It's between the Mavs, Suns, and Pelicans. You know, they have the X factor, the Anthony Davis superstar factor. The Suns have a nice complete team with Brandon Knight, Eric Bledsoe, exciting Tyson Chandler. But I'm going to have to go with Mavericks at the 8th seed. It's tough. I wrote Mavs/Suns/Pelicans as the 8th seed, but I'm going to go with Mavs. They signed Darren Williams. They signed Wesley Matthews, Chandler Parsons, Dirk Nowitzki. I'm going to go with them, and just with some veteran leadership, they're gonna. I think they got Dallin Barrett center, and I know they just signed someone else. JaVale McGee they just signed. You know, when I wrote this list down a couple weeks ago, actually now I'm leaning a little bit more towards maybe Mavs don't, maybe a little old. Darren and Wesley Matthews, Wesley Matthews, Parsons, Dirk. Yeah, maybe I like Suns more with Brandon Knight and Eric Bledsoe, but either way, that's not up to debate. Right now I have Mavs 8 seed. That's my Western Conference playoff seedings. It's 1 Spurs, 2 Clippers, 3 Thunder, 4 Warriors, 5 Rockets, 6 Grizzlies, 7 Kings, 8. I said Mavs, but I'm leaning, now I feel a little bit more Suns Pelicans, but anyway, that's a 10 really. So I'm going to talk about each individually. Cheers.